Much. Welcome everyone to Big Bear Lake and Snow Summit on this absolutely beautiful day. We ordered it specially just for everyone here.
Nice, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Personal. Well, May 22nd, 2010 was a huge day in Jordan's life. And today is Jordan's day in Big Bear Lake. He is, as we all know, the middle school student at 13 years of age who successfully scaled the summit of Mount Everest. And we are so very proud of his accomplishment. And it is just wonderful that his family was able to be with him. Paul Romero and Karen Lundgren are the first family to ever reach the summit of Mount Everest. That is a phenomenal feat. We are very proud of Jordan, who is not only a skilled mountaineer, but he's a terrific kid. He's articulate, he's bright, and he's a joy to be around. Guy Hendricks' book, The Big Leap, discusses the fact that everyone has an upper limit problem, a point at which people believe that they can't go beyond. Well, Jordan is clearly the exception. Jordan demonstrates physically, mentally, and spiritually that his future is limitless. He is an example for all of us to follow. Jordan has provided motivational speeches to students in assemblies, to service clubs. He's been a speaker that children, students, and adults hang on his every word. He is excellent, he succeeds, and is an example for all of us to follow. I love the sparkle in his eye and his great smile. That spark is the look of success.
First off, thank you all so much for coming out here. This means just the world to me, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for just making me feel so welcome back here to Big Bear. Thank you, Steve Renneker, for being such an inspiration before I'd climbed this mountain and made me feel very confident about it. And also I'd like to say thank you to the Big Bear Chamber of Commerce, City of Big Bear Lake, Big Bear Middle School, and everyone who's been a part of this in any way. When I was 9, I found a big goal, a goal to climb mountains. It's not been easy. We've overcome many obstacles to get this far. But the most important thing is I kept my focus and I never gave up. And that's how I've gotten here today. I'm proud to share my accomplishment with all of you. I've traveled the world, and now I'm never more than proud to call Big Bear my home than I am this evening.
Yeah. So what advice do you give to other young kids that may want to do what you just did?
Well, to other 13-year-olds or other younger kids to try this, I mean, I don't recommend it as much because it's a very hard mountain, and it takes so much preparation, and you really got to put your just so much hard work into it. And it's a mountain where it does get serious up there, and our motto for the whole trip was no mistakes. So we came prepared. We trained hard for it. So and that's what it takes to climb Mount Everest, really. But although I don't recommend it to other young kids, I do encourage them to find their own Everest and work hard towards their goal that they set out to do, and to live their dreams and go for it.
So how long did you prepare for the trip?
About a year. We started training for Everest ever since last year, since we knew we were going on the north side, and we felt really good about it, and we've done everything. You know, go to the gym. I've been skiing, snowshoeing, doing a lot of cross training, and a lot of everything. So so we're not just focusing on one thing. And we're doing research too about the mountain, know what to expect, and what else? We had my blood tested, sorry, and everything to see how I do up in the altitude. We slept in a hypoxic tent, altitude simulator, to try to get used to the altitude. So I feel like that was one thing that really helped. That helped all of us get up there.
And Jordan says we trained 1 year, and that was specifically for Everest. But in a sense, since this project began, when Jordan was 9 years old and told Paul he wanted to climb all the 7 summits, and we began training, every one of those mountains that we climbed was, in a sense, training for Everest.
So it's not like, come on, Dad, let's go for a hike.
No, it pretty much took 4 years to climb this mountain.
Farthest thing from a wake-up dream, waking up from a dream. Farthest thing from it. Lots and lots of dedication and hard work. About 4 years.
Yep.
What's been your favorite climb so far?
This has definitely been the biggest, my most favorite mountain, and not much to say about it. I mean, it was just, you know, a long time away. It was just a long time away from home, which was what I needed. But I don't know. I missed it. I missed home so much, and you know, it was just a mountain which you really got to know it well, because you make so much trips up and down it, so you know where you're going at all times. So it was just a mountain where we felt good all the time, and it wasn't just one trip up, one trip down. It was up and down between camps. So that's what I liked about it. It was more of a predictable mountain.
Tell us about your experience living in other countries, preparing for the climb.
Yeah, living in other countries is just amazing, because, well, yeah, preparing for these climbs. You know, we've gone to very exact places all over the world, such as Papua New Guinea, and Tibet, and Africa, and Russia, all these places, and you know, having this opportunity as a young kid to just travel to 6 different continents, it's so great, and I feel very fortunate about that, and getting to understand like the cultures, and getting to understand like the food, the politics, and the history behind the place. So it's great.
Anybody else?
Paul, what's it like to have your son going to Everest with you?
One hell of a family vacation, I tell you. Would have been a lot cheaper to pack up and go to Disney World, I think, for a week or 2. It's been unreal to share this experience with my son, for it to go so well, to take it so serious, the commitment so serious, and to accomplish something so grand has been just incredible. I'm numb still. I bawled my eyes out on my way up to the summit when I knew when we were gonna summit. We did, and since we've been down, it's been the most incredible ride. Have my son honored and respected, and being able to tell his message to the kids like he has already. He's presented already in Nepal and in China, and he's being slated to present his story, tell his story all over the country right now. And that for me is even more grand than climbing a mountain itself. So to see him make some changes in kids is pretty incredible. It's every father's dream, I imagine.